All right. Hello, Internet. So the whole point of this series is to show how easy it is to 3D model, right? And today we're gonna model a table. And take, when I think, oh, tables are hard to model. But they're not. It's a box with four boxes coming off of it. I'm gonna show you how I would normally do it, and then show you a different way to do it. All right. So tap. Am I not? No. You gotta select it first. Tab. At the top here, there you can select between modes. Go to face mode. Hit N. Opens and closes a side menu. 1 meter tall. Yeah, that's fine. Select the bottom one. Hit GZ to move it up. Something like that. Oh yeah, one. Sorry. One is front view. Three is side view. There we go. The way I like to do it. Probably a weird way to do it, but it's how I like to do it. So the side face. Go in the menu. Hit 0. Oh, my mouse. I need a new mouse. Okay, so go to the back face. Go to Y. 0. Enter. There we go. This face, let's say 1.25. That should work. So this one, make it a little smaller there. And then 7 is top view. Control R, get a divider. Mouse, we go to add and remove. I want 2. It's going to do this. So just hit right click to stop that. Then scale. So X to scale on the X. I'm going to eyeball it, but you can make it precise. Oh, right there. Control R, scroll up to 2, click, right click, scale. So SY to scale on the Y. Again, I'm just going to eyeball it. You can make it precise. There we go. And then go up here, go back to faces, select these corner faces, E, uh, and it doesn't always snap to an axis. So if it doesn't, you can hit right click. It's still extruded, so hit G. You can see it extruded just so. And after you hit G, hit Z to snap it. Move it down anywhere over here. And the Z, make sure it's at 0. All right, there you go. Got a table. Now we're going to make it a little bit more fancy. So let's say, you don't want the corners that sharp. So up here, make sure on edges, Alt, click, uh, Alt click, you select that edge loop, hold Alt Shift, select multiple edge loops, Control B, add a bevel, and then same, the other tool. You can use mouse wheel to add or remove edge loops, but we just uh, do edge loops right there. There we go. We're going to make it fancier. Go back to faces up here at the top. This face, hit Control B, add a bevel, something like that. E for extrude. Again, if it's not aligned, just right click to cancel the move. Hit G Z to move on a Z. Move it down. I have a nice little indentation. Oops, got to pop up. Uh, you want to make it fancier. You want a fancier table, right? But tab is edit and non-edit mode. Control R, we do the same thing. About right here. Control B for bevel. Hit E. Hit right click. Hit G or no ring button. Hit scale. So S. Shift Z. So the scale on X and Y, not Z. Now you have a nice little indentation. And then we can do the opposite way as well. So I'll do it like this. Same thing. Control B. Oh, too big. I'll do that. And hit E. Right click. Scale. Shift Z. And just scale out. Have a nice intrusion. And then you can even like that edge loop, select this edge loop, and you don't want it that sharp, so just bevel it again. Move. Sometimes you gotta move really slowly. There we go. Fancy. Now you want well, the top is fancy, but now you want the legs to be fancy. All right. Again, one is front, three is side. Signal the front view. Let's see. Control R, right click. Control R, right click. Control R, you click. You click. You have to left click then right click, or whatever your settings are. It could be the other way, depending on what your settings are. Control settings. Now, Alt Shift, select all the edges. G, Z, move it down. Control V, bevel, go up here. So you have your gimbal tool. Set the global. Then next to it, you can click that and do individual origins. These are actually really handy because you can move and scale based off 3D cursor or individual origins, median point, active element. I'm not entirely sure what bounding box center is, but yeah, it's there. So you do that, then scale, shift Z, you can scale these in. There we go. Z to move it up or down or however you want it. All right. Now let's add more. R, 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 all of them. Let's see. Scale shift Z, scale it out. And G, Z, move them up. Scale shift Z, something like that. There you go. You got yourself a fancy table. And let's see, we're at about 7 minutes. So yeah, it's that easy to 3D model. And so the reason I model like this though, right? Model in one quadrant is so that my origin point stays right at 0, 0, 0. But I'd imagine most people would prefer to use a mirror. So I'll show you how to do that. So hide this with H. At the top, add mesh cube. And so we're going to use a mirror this time. So make sure you're tabbed in edit mode. Hit Control R. Keep it in the center. Hit 1. Z. Go into with the recent update. Before you had to hold Z. Now it's a press Z. So whatever your controls are, you have to press or hold. Go to clear view. Click and drag. Select those faces. X to delete faces. Same thing over here. X, delete faces. Z to go back into opaque mode. Go over here on the side where it says a wrench, which is modifiers. Add modifier. Go to generate mirror to access X and Y. Make sure it's on clipping. That way they merge at the cross sections. You have to leave it on though. When I first started, made the mistake of applying it, thinking it would still work, and it doesn't. You have to keep it there. So go to the face, make sure in face mode, select the bottom face, GZ, move up Z, move it up. And it's literally the same process, but it's mirrored. Go R, R, go to the bottom, same process, except it's mirrored. And you can sit there and do that. Control B, extrude, scale, shift Z. And there you go. And you can always if you need to change the way it moves, you can do that. Median point, however you need to do that. I definitely recommend playing with these to see what they do. And yeah, it's the same exact process. Yeah, that's it. And if you liked what you saw, if you thought this was helpful in any way, I'd really appreciate if you check out my game on Steam, Defend Your Buttress. I forgot to have it open to show you. But Defend Your Buttress. I have a link in the description. Uh, I'd really appreciate it. And thanks for watching. God bless.